videos from Truly is titled, I don't cheat, but will my job turn him off? That already don't sound good. That sounds horrible. But let's see. If you don't cheat, what are you? Okay, hold on before we start the video. Stripper, porn star. What else would turn a guy off? Stripper, porn star. I don't know if a go-go dancer. That's kind of on the line. I'm gonna throw go-go dancer in there too. Stuff of that nature. She gotta be doing something but let's get into it.
I work at a nightclub as an adult performer. I started dancing in nightclubs when I was 20 years old. I see dancing as just a job. What I love about my job is I'm my own boss. I do believe that men have a harder time trusting me because...
So stripper. I know she said dancer, but that's what they like to say, so stripper. So I was right. Yeah, your job probably is going to turn him off. Most men don't want to date strippers.
My job, they just assume that exotic dancers aren't faithful. They assume that we aren't loyal and that we are easy to get with, which is not the case at all. So what I am looking for in a potential partner is just someone who can accept me for who I am and not look at me for what I do. Hi.
Hi. What do you do for work?
I work at a nightclub as an exotic dancer.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, that's what I said.
wanted to be a little conservative for this date, so I just wore like a nice classy brown dress to match my nails so that he knows that I'm color coordinated. My name is Amanda. I'm 27 years old. This is my first blind date. I've never been on one before. I work at a nightclub as an adult performer. I started dancing in nightclubs when I was 20 years old, so about 7.5 years now. I see dancing as just
she
a
started
job.
young.
I did grow a big following on social media because of that, so I guess it kind of became a lifestyle, but personally, I see it as just a job.
Okay, I'll say this. I'll say conservative, right, Nikki? I didn't want to say nothing, but you said it. You said it. I didn't say it. The only thing with being a stripper, considering she started so young, there is a girl in my city. She didn't go to my school. She went to the private Catholic school in my same city. She started stripping at like 16 or 17. She was one of them ages. Basically, what ended up happening, the school found out, so they kicked her out of school because one of the teachers saw her at the strip club. What a way to find out. But basically, she got kicked out of her house and she went to Vegas, right? What ended up happening, she went to Vegas and somehow ended up working at a, like, I guess a top tier strip club. I guess there's levels to this. I don't know. I've never been to a strip club, but I guess there's levels to it. And I guess a top tier one is where all the rich guys go, so they pay out more money. She said basically all she did, she lived as normal as possible. She had roommates. She drove an average car. She got like a used Honda or something. She'd go do that. She did that for a couple of years, stacked up her paper, and then while she was doing that, she went to school for to get her real estate license, and then she just started selling houses out in Vegas, and then she left that life alone, and now she made good money selling houses out there. If you are a stripper, I feel like that's the only proper path to take, is to do it for a minute, stack your paper, and get out, because the stories she was telling us was wild. Like, she said she done worked with people where, like, you could make bands, like, stacks in a night, and they would blow it same day just buying drugs and clothes and stuff. And she said there was women that was still stripping up in their 40s or 50s, but they wasn't at the high nightclub anymore. They done got kicked down, I guess, to the bottom tier clubs. I feel like if you're going to do that, that girl went about it the proper way. I hope she's doing this.
Hey guys, so I am about to have my first blind date.
I don't know, she said 7 years. So.
He hasn't arrived yet, but he'll be here soon.
My name is Vam. I'm 27 years old and I live in Baltimore, Maryland. And what I do for a living is I am a professional music artist. I'm looking for someone I can call my wife, someone who wants to travel the world, someone who I can just look into her eyes and say, you know, this next song I wrote is about you.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Hi.
My name is Amanda.
I'm Van. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Puerto Rico, but I'm in Baltimore right now.
So you're like full Puerto Rican?
Yeah, I was born there, born in the island. Moved out when I was 11.
So you speak Spanish?
Claro que sí. ¿Tú?
Poquito.
Un poquito? Okay, that's cool. Have you ever been?
To Puerto Rico? Yeah, I literally go every month.
Really?
Yeah. In May, I went to Puerto Rico because I love Bad Bunny and I just like love the Latin culture. So I was like, oh, Puerto Rico's perfect. So I went there in May and then I went again in June and then July and then August. And here we are, September.
Oh, ¿te gusta cuando hablamos español y todo eso? ¿Te gusta eso?
Okay.
See.
She don't know what she said.
Yes, yeah.
But yeah,
I'm
so I
about to
only date
say.
Spanish guys.
Oh, wow.
Specifically Puerto Ricans right
Me
now.
cogieron bien, entonces no sé qué hicieron, pero they picked the right one for you. So we have a few things in common. We both love Puerto Rico. That's literally up here. You're up here on my list now. Like it's great. I make music.
We'll see what you think afterwards, my guy.
That's what I do for my life.
Producer,
Singer, rapper.
Gotcha. I'm sure everyone.
See, okay. Here's the thing. When I hear people say they make music for a living, I already know most of them is capping because most of them don't make any money. So when he said producer at first, I'm like, okay, it's a possibility. It's a possibility. Then he said singer, rapper. I'm like, you probably not making nothing. It's a good chance you don't really make the money you say.
One
you do.
says this, but give me a sample.
All right. Oh, you want English or Spanish? I'll give you.
Spanish, because that's sexy.
All right. A mí no me importa hasta que te queda fresca. Vamos a brincarnos al backseat. Encima a mí, you got me yelling, baby. Got me saying, mira mami, ven pa' acá.
That was good.
Yeah, that's a little thing I got.
That was
Unreleased,
cute.
I would love for you to hear one day.
I can do that.
And maybe I could play guitar for you and stuff.
Oh, you play instruments too.
I play guitar, yeah.
Excuse me real quick, I just have to use the bathroom.
Take your time.
The date is going really good so far. He's really sweet and attentive, and I love that he speaks Spanish. I am attracted to my blind date, which is surprising because I am super picky with guys, but he's so cute, he's handsome.
You said awkward? Yeah. She don't even know what he said. She just likes that the Spanish sounds good. That's all she likes.
He's my age, and I just love everything so far. Back from the bathroom.
Okay, good. Just making sure the chair was good for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank
you so much. Salud.
Cheers.
Salud to you. Arriba.
Arriba.
Pa' abajo.
Abajo.
Para el centro.
Centro.
Adentro.
Adentro.
Wow. Are you lactose intolerant?
No.
Okay. So you like milk?
No, I don't drink milk.
Okay. Me
Me and my daughter, we do soy milk.
You have a daughter.
Oh, she got a kid.
Yeah. I face troubles dating now because one, I'm a single mother, so a lot of men already judge me for that, or they back away because a lot of
Oh, she had the baby playing with the stripper dollars. Oh no.
single men are scared to date a single mother because they're always afraid that we're gonna get back with our baby fathers.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yes.
How old is your daughter?
She's 2.5. She'll be 3 in December, just like me. Our birthdays are 4 days apart.
That's
Do you have
awesome.
Look, man, you gotta pick a struggle. Either you're gonna be the stripper or you're gonna be the single baby mama, man. Like you can't have both. Cause like she just said, she said men already don't like the fact she has a kid. Which, yeah, most men don't want to play stepdaddy. And then you add stripper on top of it. Ugh.
any kids?
Mm-mm. No, I don't. I'm a family man. I love family.
Oh, really? I'm like that too. Family first. I
Yeah.
take my family on 2 trips a year.
That makes me happy to hear you have a daughter and you're taking care of her and you're taking her out to see the world and stuff. That's beautiful.
Yes,
happy to
exploring.
hear from
Like, you said, you paid attention. I love to explore the world. That's why we're here, Like, we have to enjoy our life while we're here.
What do you do for work?
I usually
here it
start my
comes.
job right away when I am going on a date with someone, just because I like to get it out of the way. But sometimes I guess that's not a good idea because then they immediately judge me and they just think that I'll just be like a quick, easy hookup. I work at a nightclub as an exotic dancer. I do believe that men have a harder time trusting me because of my job, just because of the stigma that comes with dancing.
They playing that Waka Flocka in the background.
And the media portrays us, exotic dancers, to be
or
very bad individuals.
Or wannabe Waka Flocka in the background.
Steal, cheat. So everybody has this biased opinion on dancers already before they even get to know me.
Straight out of high school?
I was just gonna dance to pay off college, which I did graduate college debt free. But then I realized how much money I could.
Good stuff.
Huh?
Good stuff.
Thank you. But I graduated college, and then I saw the potential I could make in the industry, so I just kept dancing. And I just bought my first house in June.
Straight off the dance,
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's that. You know, that's dope. That's dope.
It's a really beautiful house. Maybe you can see it one day.
Listen, I'm for it, and I ain't hating either. Like whoever hates on a woman getting her bread like that, especially on the exotic dancer vibes, they're just wussies.
Y'all think he telling the truth when he said that? Do y'all think he's just like saying that for the cameras, or is he really saying that because he really feels that way? Cause we saw in the intro where he was just, when she was like, I'm a exotic dancer, he was like, so you're a stripper? And they kind of made that face. Now I know the face could have been editing, but he definitely said that the way he said it though.
What are your opinions on being a father or being a stepfather? What?
Becoming a stepfather means you have to be able to love the woman enough to love the children. And if I love you enough to love your child, then the answer is gonna answer itself, you know what I mean?
That's good, as you should.
Yeah.
Salud.
Salud out there. Well, Amanda, I had a great time with you.
I had a great time with you too.
You're very gorgeous, like I said. I'm glad I got to know you today. It's definitely gonna, you feel me?
Thank you.
I'm definitely gonna reach out 1,000%.
Yeah.
It was nice meeting you.
How was the date?
I feel like it went great. How do you feel about it?
I think it went great. We definitely have chemistry together. And
that ending though, the whole, yeah, you know, I'ma reach out. That was kind of the end of the line. He was very nice and polite about it, which is cool. I'm glad he was that way, you know. But they're not gonna see each other again.
Conversations were just flowing. This dating experience just taught me to never immediately turn anything down. I've been offered to go on blind dates in the past with my, friends, and I've always turned them down because I'm like, no, I never really got to know the person before I met them, and I don't want it to be awkward. But honestly, like, this experience was great, and I really do want to see my blind date again. So in the future, I'm definitely going to be more open-minded.
All right, well, yeah, I didn't see the chemistry either. I think because she kept saying, I like Spanish men and I go every month. I think the part where he was like, do you want to speak English or Spanish? And she said Spanish, and he started going off because that's natural for him. And she just looked lost. That would be like me. So in high school, I was really into Japanese guys. That would be like if I was on a date with a Japanese guy. And he'd be like, oh, you like the culture? Japanese or English? And I just be sitting there just lying. Just like, oh, you know, Japanese. And he starts hitting me with it. And I'm just like, konnichiwa. Like, that's basically what she did.